Hello students! Let us see some of the important MCQs for your board exams from history on the nationalism in Europe. Question 1. Frédéric Serrou, a French artist, in his series of 4 prints, 1848, visualized his dream of a world as A. A world made of democratic and social republics. B. A world made up of one nation, one world. C. A world with one absolute ruler. D. A world following one religion, one language. The answer is option A. A world made up of democratic and social republics. Question 2. Who said, when France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold? Options A. Garibaldi, B. Bismarck, C. Mazzini, or D. Duke Metternich. The answer is option D. Duke Metternich. Question 3. What happened at the Treaty of Constantinople of 1832? A. Greece gained recognition as an independent nation. B. Revolutionary nationalism in Europe initiated a significant change. C. The Greeks began their struggle for independence. D. European civilization united public opinion to fight against a Muslim empire. The answer is option A. Greece was recognized as an independent nation. Question 4. What happened to Poland at the end of the 18th century? Options A. The end of the 18th century saw Poland attain independence. B. Poland was absorbed entirely into Russia's control and became a part of the country. C. Poland became part of East Germany. D. Towards the end of the 18th century, Poland was divided into 3 great powers: Russia, Prussia, and Austria. The answer is option D. Towards the end of the 18th century, Poland was divided into 3 great powers, that is, Russia, Prussia, and Austria. Next, question 5. When did the Treaty of Vienna occur and who were the participants? Here are the options. A. 1816, Britain, Russia, France. B. 1815, Britain, Russia, Prussia, Austria. C. 1821, Britain and Russia. And D. 1827, France, Prussia, and Austria. The answer is option B. 1815, Britain, Russia, Prussia, Austria. Next, question 6. Which of the facts regarding the revolution of the liberals in Europe during 1848 are correct? Options 1. Demand for the abdication of the monarch. 2. Universal male suffrage had been proclaimed. 3. Political rights for women were given. And option 4. Asked for freedom of press. Let us see the options. A. Only facts 1 and 2 are correct. B. Only facts 2 and 3 are correct. C. Only facts 1 and 3 are correct. And D. Only facts 1, 2 and 4 are correct. The answer is option D. Demand for the abdication of the monarch, universal male suffrage had been proclaimed. Asked for freedom of the press. Now question 7. What happened in the formation of a nation-state in Britain? A. A rapid turbulent occurrence led to the creation of a nation-state in Britain. B. In 1688, the British monarchy took over the power of the English Parliament. C. The Parliament, through a violent revolution, seized power from the monarchy, subsequently forming a nation-state. D. The British nation has established a conflict with Scotland and Wales. What's the answer? The answer is option C. The Parliament, through a violent revolution, seized power from the monarchy, subsequently forming a nation-state. Now next. The next section is so engaging that you might start quoting historical figures in everyday conversation. Okay, the MCQs from Nationalism in India. Question 1. Arrange the following events in the ascending year of their occurrences. 1. Gandhi-Irwin Pact. 2. Chauri Chaura Incident. 3. Demand for Purna Swaraj. 4. Audh Kisan Sabha setup. Options 1. 2314, 2. 4231, 3. 1423, 4. 4132. So what's the option? The answer is option B. Audh Kisan Sabha set up, October 1920, Chauri Chaura incident, 4th February 1922, demand for Purna Swaraj, 26 January 1930, Gandhi-Irwin Pact, 5th March 1931. Question 2. Which one of the following attributes was common to the writings of Jyotiba Phule, Kashi Baba and Periyar? 2023. A. Injustices of caste system. B. Demanded economic equality for low castes. C. Raised awareness about issues related to women. D. Motivated Indians for their national freedom. The answer is option A. Injustices of caste system. Question 3. Consider the following statements regarding the language policy of the Indian Federation 1950. 1. Hindi was identified as the official language. 2. Besides Hindi, there are 21 other languages recognized as scheduled languages. 3. English can be used along with Hindi for official purposes. Choose the correct option from the following. A. 1 and 3. B. Only 1. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 1 and 2. So what is the answer? The answer is option C. Hindi was identified as the official language. Besides Hindi, there are 21 other languages recognized as scheduled languages. English can be used along with Hindi for official purposes. Question 4. Who started the Swaraj Party 1923 and why? A. Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose are said to oppose Gandhiji's policies. B. The young leaders in Congress who opposed mass struggles. C. Nehru and Bose who wanted full independence. D. C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru sought to enter provincial councils and oppose British policies. The answer is option D. C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru sought to enter provincial councils and oppose British policies. Question 5. In which movement did Gandhi see an opportunity to bring Muslims under the umbrella of a unified national movement? A. The oppressive plantation system in the Champaran movement 1917. B. A satyagraha to aid the farmers of the Kheda district in Gujarat 1918. C. A nationwide satyagraha against the proposed Rowlatt Act of 1919. D. A non-cooperation movement 1920 supporting both Khilafat and Swaraj. So the right option is answer D. A non-cooperation movement in support of Khilafat as well as Swaraj. Question 6. Which of the following statements regarding the Khilafat movement is not correct? Options. A. It aimed to unite Hindus and Muslims in a non-cooperation movement. B. It aimed to defend the temporal power of the Ottoman Emperor. C. It was restored to the Khilafat of Turkey. D. Muhammad Ali and the Shaukat led the movement in India. The answer is option C. It was restored to the Khilafat of Turkey. Question 7. The Simon Commission 1928 was boycotted because options. A. There was no British member of the commission. B. It demanded separate electorates for Hindus and Muslims. C. There was no Indian member of the commission. D. It favored the Muslims over the Hindus. The answer is option C. There was no Indian member of the commission. If history was a reality show, who would win? Napoleon? Gandhi? Well, the MCQs from The Making of a Global World. Question 1. Buddhism emerged from Eastern India and spread in several directions. Read the following reasons for its spread and choose the correct option. 2024. 1. Due to cultural change. 2. Due to Silk Route. 3. Due to trade and travelers. 4. Due to European efforts. CBSE 2024. Options. A. Only 1, 2 and 4 are correct. B. Only 2, 3 and 4 are correct. C. Only 1, 2 and 3 are correct. D. Only 1, 3 and 4 are correct. So what's the answer? The answer is option C. Due to cultural change, due to Silk Route, due to trade and travelers. Question 2. 3 important developments greatly shrank the pre-modern world. Identify the incorrect one from the following options. 2023. A. The flow of trade. B. The toe of labor. C. The toe of capital. D. The toe of technology. The answer is option D. In the pre-modern world, the main factors that connected different regions were the flow of trade, labor and capital. Question 3. Arrange the following in chronological order and choose the correct option. 1. The Bretton Woods Conference established the International Monetary Fund. 2. The Second World War broke out between the Axis and Allied groups. 3. A car manufacturer, Henry Ford, adopted the assembly line method for production. 4. The Western economy organized themselves as a group, the Group of 77. 2023. A. 3, 2, 1 and 4 only. B. 1, 2, 3 and 4 only. C. 4, 3, 2 and 1 only. D. 4, 2, 3 and 1 only. So what's the answer? The answer is option A. A car manufacturer, Henry Ford, adopted the assembly line method for production. The Second World War broke out between the Axis and Allied groups. The Bretton Woods Conference established the International Monetary Fund. The Western economy organized themselves as a group, the Group of 77. Question 4. Which of the following is the direct effect of the Great Depression on Indian trade? A. Peasants and farmers suffered. B. Indian exports and imports nearly halved between 1928 to 1934. C. Peasants' indebtedness increased. D. Led to widespread unrest in rural India. The answer is option B. Indian exports and imports nearly halved between 1928 to 1934. Question 5. Give the correct reason for the decline of household income in Europe after the First World War. A. No work would be undertaken, many being scared because of the war situation. B. Death and injuries have reduced the number of the able-bodied workforce. C. Home governments were imposing heavier taxes. D. People were unable to work since they had become busy reorganizing their households themselves. So what's the answer? The answer is option B. Death and injuries have reduced the number of the able-bodied workforce. Now let's see question 6. During the First World War, women in Europe stepped into jobs which earlier men were expected to do. What was the reason? A. Because men went to battle. B. Because men went to other countries in search of jobs. C. Because of the liberalization of women in society. D. Because menfolk decided to take charge of the household work. The answer is option A. Because men went to battle. Now let's buck up for the MCQs from the age of industrialization. Question 1. Who among the following improved the steam engine? 1769, 2023. A. James Watt. B. Thomas Edison. C. Benjamin Franklin. D. Alexander Fleming. What's the answer? The answer is option A. James Watt. Question 2. How did urban merchants acquire trade monopoly? A. The old merchants had won over the weavers and artisans. B. The powerful members of the guilds had bribed the rulers. C. The rulers granted different guilds the monopoly right and trade of specific products. D. The guilds were so powerful that they did not allow new merchants to enter into the field of trade. Any guesses? The answer is option C. The rulers granted different guilds the monopoly rights and trade of specific products. Question 3. Why was it difficult to get a job in a factory in 19th century Britain? A. Employers were looking for only skilled workers and they rejected inexperienced applicants. B. The number of jobs was less than the number of job seekers. C. Employers did not prefer migrants. D. Employers wanted educated workers. So the answer is option B. The number of jobs was less than the number of job seekers. Question 4. Which of the following set up the first iron and steel industry in India? 2023. A. J.R.D. Tata. B. Purushottam Das. C. R.G. Saraiya. D. Thakur Das. The answer is option A. J.R.D. Tata, Tisco, 1907. Question 5. Which of the following is not a reason why industrialists in 19th century Europe preferred hand labor over machines? A. There was an abundance of labor, so wages were low. B. Hand labor produced uniform and standardized goods for a mass market. C. Machines require huge capital investment. D. Industries where demand was seasonal, industrialists preferred hand labor. The answer is option B. Hand labor produced uniform and standardized goods for a mass market. Question 6. After the 1940s, the construction industry expanded, leading to more job opportunities. What types of work emerged during this time? A. Building large business complexes. B. Erecting mills and factories. C. Constructing railway lines, stations and tunnels. D. Developing cinema halls for entertainment. The answer is option C. Constructing railway lines, railway stations and tunnels.